If you're about to date a wheelchair person, or just try to learn something new, this video is for you. Hi, my name is Chris. I'm about to make a brief report for you on how to behave in the proximity of a wheelchair person that you want to sleep with, and his/hers wheelchair, and to clean the mess that the wheelchair is leaving all the time when it's rainy or just dirty outside for the rest of your life, or just to carry heavy shopping for the rest of your life, or to reach top shelves for the rest of your life, or to change the bulbs and the ceiling light for the rest of your life, or just walk around with the baby when it's crying. Well, after short consideration, here's rule number 1. Do not stay away from disabled people, turn around and walk away. You can pretend that you're blind or something. Spending a life with a wheelchair person is a nightmare. Lots of us do not work. Lots of us require constant care. Lots of us are constantly on some meds. We won't support the family, as we already are a burden of a social security system. We won't build a house, nor plant a tree, because most of us barely hold the light straight. We don't really travel because it's expensive. We won't even go camping because most of us will get bed sores from laying on the ground. And a lot of us won't even get back on a chair from the ground level. We won't even reach the camping area because it has to be accessible. You know, ramps and flat concrete surface. We won't even go holidaying because we need to pack ourselves a tons of diapers. And if that happens, we can't even go on the beach because it's sand. The wheelchair doesn't belong on the sand. There are 2 ways you can join the disability community. First, it's stupidity. Maybe you thought the water was deep enough. Maybe you thought you can make it with your car. The other option is just being unlucky. So think to yourself, do you really want to date an idiot or a loser? Or both at the same time? And if so, this video is for you. So from now on, you can start defending the wheelchair community by saying, oh, but I've seen some Polish handsome YouTuber and he just built baby's room by himself. Or, oh, I've seen bodiless person skiing in Alps. I've seen it on YouTube, you're wrong. No, I'm not. They are special. They are something different. That's why you watch them on YouTube. That's how you know about them. They are abnormal. Is that the right word? I hope you can use it. If you feel offended by it, just leave. Because, you know, you wouldn't be watching a random wheelchair guy staring at the window in a rainy day with a beer in his hand saying, I wish my benefits were higher so I can afford €10,000 wheelchair that suits my needs better than this one. You don't watch that. No one's gonna watch a Northern Canadian crying for 9 months in a row that his power chair is not allowed on snow or ice or in like low temperatures. And most of the power chairs are not. You will play the video when the Canadian is playing around on the snow and ice in his very expensive power chair, and this will make him special. Alright, so before we start, I would like to preface that I'm not speaking for the whole wheelchair community. I just speak for myself. Everyone's different. Wheelchair doesn't define you, blah, blah, blah. That kind of thing. Alright, so you already know rule number 1. Do not date disabled people. So you can stay and watch, but it's totally on you. Rule number 2. Don't push the chair until asked. That's supposed to be easy. As in a world, you just don't go to a standing person. You're not picking him up, carrying him to the other side of the street, thinking you helped him, right? So why would you try to do it to a disabled person? Just don't push him. He will ask you if he needs help. It's a bit different for me, because the most fun I'm having is when I'm returning from a pub with my friends and they're pushing me or sitting on my laps and we're just doing tricks. And yeah, that's not a very good example. But it's still different for me as you can see, I don't even have those handles in the back. So the only way someone can push me is through my shoulders. That's annoying because it literally pushes me off the chair. You're not pushing the wheelchair, you're pushing me off the chair. There's also a trick with the regular wheelchair. And by regular, I mean it has brakes. I've lost them to airlines years ago. But if you push the chair and someone is holding the wheels, his finger can get clamped or stuck between the brake bar and the tire. You can literally break his fingers. Hers. Rule number 3. If you want to help, just ask if you can help and wait for an answer. As for some of us, it can be annoying when you ask the question and start doing things at the same time. Like for example, if you see a wheelchair guy opening the doors and you're like, oh, let me help you, and you're just pulling the door, you literally f***ed the balance that he was working on for the past 10 minutes. Just let him finish the job, he's almost there. Rule number 4. I didn't know about it, I googled it. Don't walk behind the wheelchair person. First, we can't see you. Second, we can't hear you. Third, we can't judge your walking speed. And we can't turn around. I mean, we can, but it looks like this. Isn't it stupid? Well, apparently it's very common in the wheelchair community. I didn't know about it, but I'm like different. I'm way faster than a walking person when I'm using a wheelchair, so I'm always in front. I need to wait for others to join me. I hate setting up the pace, so I don't know. I'm just doing my thing. People need to chase me up. Most of the time I realize about it when I hear heavy breathing behind my back. Rule number 5. Take a step backwards when talking to a disabled person. So you know the conversation doesn't look this way, right? The more steps back you will take, the less of an angle I will have to make to talk to you with my neck. Obviously don't overreact, or you can just follow rule number 1. And since you are backing up already, turn around, go your own way, do not date disabled people. Rule number, let me check the script because I wrote the script this time. Rule number 6, well, it's not actually a script. I just made up some rules, wrote a sentence about what shall I talk about, and that's it. I'm not really a script writer. But anyways, rule number 6, if you are the one that picks up the date place, be sure it's accessible. And by accessible, I mean it's flat, it has some room inside, it doesn't have a bathroom in the ceiling, or has a lift. The best option would be to pick up the place that you already know, that you're familiar with. Because you can Google that, right? You can Google whatever you're going and check the website if it's accessible or not, but they are usually lying. I mean, you know, they've put 2 wooden boards on the steps with a 45% incline, thinking they did something, and it's accessible. It's not. They didn't do anything. And if you don't trust me on that, you can check my Go Wheelchair Pro video from a couple of weeks back. And in that video, I'm showing you 2 ramps and 2 flats tagged as rental ones. That's important. And they are being tagged as accessible. I think I can link it down below for you. And what I mean by pick the proper spot, pick accessible place, is just don't make him crawl up the steps on a first date. Don't let her be carried in a wheelchair by some, I don't know, female stuff and do a face plant. Just save it for the future dates. Rule number 7, one of the important ones, just reach him, her, in advance and ask him questions. Ask him if there's anything you need to know about. That's simple. That's how we work. We communicate with each other. Just ask directly. That's simple. We're coming to an end. Rule number 8. This time it's really the most important one. Forget about everything that I just said and just be yourself. If you want to date a disabled person, just do it. There are no rules. If you want to push him, just do it. He will tell you that he's uncomfortable. And if he will not, and he will think that you should be guessing it, you're not really supposed to be with each other. Is that how we do the heart symbol? That's how, yes. That's the heart symbol. And it's broken because you didn't fucking listen. If he's uncomfortable, he's supposed to tell you. If you don't know something, you're supposed to ask him. That's how we should work with each other. And if he told you and you're still doing it, you're just not very good listener. Stay away from disabled people. Not only from disabled people, stay away from normal people as well. Get yourself a cat or something and live your life at the fullest. Because, you know, definitely checking YouTube before dating a wheelchair person to learn how to behave in the vicinity of a disabled person isn't something that you should be doing. And you just wasted your time listening to the rules that I just made up. You think that wheelchair people are checking YouTube for how to behave when someone is walking? No one does that. That's stupid. And if you already did, and my video probably isn't the first one that you're watching, just stop immediately. And with that positive note, I would like to end this video. Do whatever you like. Don't listen to me. I'm just here for the views. It's your life, not mine. It's Christmas in a couple of days, so have a happy Christmas time with you, families, friends, whatever. Before the video ends, be sure to subscribe, like, share, do the social media stuff. That helps me a lot. And see you next week.